Dhulikhel, a city with a population of 15,000 in the heart of Nepal. A city with the finest panoramic views in the world. This is the place where it all began 15 years ago. Jan and Ami van Goswilligen met the young doctor Ram Shrestha.
That's me. Hello.
Hello. Big hug.
Hello. Yeah, you are fine.
I'm fine. You too?
Yeah, very well.
Very okay? Yes.
In 1997 we made a trekking and coincidentally passed the hospital. And we were so impressed by the Nepali population in Nepal, and our hearts were open for a dream. Ram was in the hospital and we were very interested because Jan is urologist and I am very interested in mother and child care. So Ram told his story about his dream and we were so impressed. So we thought, well, this is what we want. And so we founded Nepalimed Holland.
The dream of Ram Shrestha begins when he is just a little boy of 10. Ram's mother dies because she did not get the right medical treatment for her illness.
Knowing that, how difficult it was when I was young to get a doctor. We were almost 500,000 people here when I was a young boy. Not even a single doctor was here. And to get Kathmandu, it took almost 7 hours walk.
This sad and emotional event changed his life and the way he thought medical care should be delivered in Nepal. He had a mission in mind.
Yeah, mission is simply, quality health service for the poor. That's very easy to understand.
To accomplish this mission, Ram becomes an outstanding student. He manages to get a scholarship and goes to Austria to become a surgeon. The mission remains in his thoughts.
I was beginning of 18 when I left Nepal. And at the time it was very nice to dream, seeing two big contrasts among the countries, Europe and Nepal. And as a young boy, so slowly I feel I have developed two hemispheres of my brain. One is a Nepali right-hand hemisphere, Nepali hemisphere. Another one is a European hemisphere. And it is always nice to confluence them together, to have a dream like this. And we draw a small plan.
The plan is to build a fully equipped hospital with a high standard of medical care. With the great help of Nepalimed Holland, Dr. Ram starts to make his dream come true. A hospital for the poor in Nepal.
Now the reality is almost 500,000 services are catered every year from this center, alone here at Dhulikhel. And the more than 20,000 major or minor operations are done every year here. Thousands of endoscopy services, endoscopy surgeries. And for me, service always had two components. Those people who need our service, if they can come to us, we'll be providing service here at Dhulikhel Hospital. But we know that there are many more who could need our service, but they cannot come to us. So we want to go to their doorstep.
Due to the many mountains and the bumpy roads, it is hard for people in the rural areas to get quick access to medical care. Like Sashita, she has a very high fever and is dehydrated. Her mother has to walk for more than 2 days to get to the nearest hospital. That might be too late for the little girl.
Being sick and carried in the back for more than 2 days, 3 days, it's not an easy task. and often people died in the way to transport.
To prevent people from dying on their way to the hospital, Nepalimed Holland invests in health clinics in the rural areas, because when the patient cannot come to the hospital, the doctor must go to the patient.
50% of our outreach centers, we want to make it fit for any kind of delivery, or a minor surgery should be possible, or certain basic equipment, lab, ultrasound, endoscopy are there, so that they don't need to walk 2 weeks or 3 days. And this is something you can only understand when you stand here in the hillock like Tulikhel.
Nepalimed Holland focuses on mother and child care in the rural clinics.
When you have to accomplish something in healthcare, you have to start at the beginning. The child is very important. You can reach them in the schools, you can reach them everywhere. So it's from the bottom-up principle.
Urology is also a name because founder Jan was a urologist. Nepalimed Holland provides all kinds of much-needed medical equipment and also provides training by Dutch urologists.
Among all the surgical patients, more than 50-60% patients are the urological patients, and mainly the stone diseases and the prostate and other renal diseases. The very big number of the patients are there. So actually we need a separate urological department for the urology. For that, Nepalimed Holland helped by providing a training, by providing latest equipments, instruments for urology. So with these instruments, we are providing a much service to our patients. It is a great help.
Nepalimed also makes a difference by investing in microfinance programs for the women in the rural areas. They learn a variety of skills, and this way the women create their own careers to upgrade their economic level.
मेरो नाम शान्ता श्रेष्ठ हो खेतीपाती गर्छु हामी वस्तुहरू पाल्छु किसानी हो हामी
I'm very happy that the outreach center is nearby to my home and I'm involved in the microfinance program run through this center. My daughter is trained through the program and we are earning little money out of it. So we are very happy.
The women gather every month in these microfinance groups. This way they can easily be reached and at the same time learn about basic health care and family planning.
झन्झटहरु भएन हैन एक हामीलाई झन्झटिलो भएन नि सुईहरु अब पिल्स भए दिनदिनै खाइरहनु पर्ने भयो
School health programs are also very important and are a big goal of Nepalimed Holland. School health programs, microfinance programs, and the mother and child care are a big success. Nepalimed Holland takes it to a higher level. They build a birthing center in Dulikel.
So now you see there are so many vehicles.
This birthing center was really needed. If you see the narrow spaces the women had, lying all together in one space, deliver their child. So this was an honor to the Nepali women to build a total birthing center with all the possibilities around birth and also the gynecological person. So everything can be in this huge building.
Despite a beautiful academic hospital, a birthing center, an upgraded urologic department, microfinance programs, and several rural clinics, the dream is still not fulfilled. Health awareness in the rural areas is still low. Every day, people still have to walk for hours to get medical help, and people still die too young.
If it is not necessary to be died, and if you can prevent, I think that's the biggest success in your life.
If we want to prevent people from dying on their way to the hospital, the medical care in the rural clinics needs to be improved. That's why Nepalimed Holland wants to provide training of general practitioners. This will be done in the hospital and guided by the University of Groningen. In the future, they will be placed in the rural clinics. This way, health care will be improved.
My dream is quality health service for all. And if you believe the same dream, please support. Support now. Thank you very much.
Little Sashita was lucky. Her mother got her to the hospital in time. She recovered completely.